have to hear. Drink a good deal of it, make a good meal of it, stick to your old-fashioned beer. Now don't be afraid of it, drink till you're made of it. Now all together a cheer.
Hey everybody, once again it's Mark here, your one-take beer reviewer, the guy behind the camera and the computer at beeronaut.com, and I've got another backlog of beers that have been sent to me by the brewers for my opinion, as well as the ones that I'd like to buy and open by myself. And I have a recent beer fairy drop from Dogfish Head Brewing of Milton, Delaware. Yes, now a part of Boston Beer Company and Sam Adams and so forth. But they sent me a couple that I'll like to get to. But first, I thought I would start with their not quite their flagship, but their whale, their Wide Stout. Well, this is the one that they sent to me with the brown and foiled label, which you can almost read. But this has been one of their most popular beers because it says right on the label, a very dark beer brewed with a ridiculous amount of barley. And each year they've had a slightly different alcohol content. The first one I've got, this is 2002. Actually, they started it in 2001. And here the label says ridiculous amount of barley. It did say Vim and Vigor in 2001. And then for this year they had to cross off Vim and Vigor, I guess because it's not a real ingredient. And just glancing over at my notes here, that one was actually up to 23% ABV. So that was, and I've had one or two. So, but that was like in 2004. So we'll try to get back to that sometime later. But and then they came up with the 2003, which was 18% alcohol, and then the 2004. The only difference being it's still 18%, but it had the yellow warning cap, which the 2023 has on it now. So anyway, yes, it's a very big imperial stout, one of the best known of the style, and we're just going to pop into it right here. Bump, bump, bump. Get a nice close-up of this. Pour it into a proper snifter so we can snifter it. I'm just holding it up to one of my lights here, and it's a very opaque black with a slightly foamy tan head. So a lot of malt smell to this, and I'm glad I'm having one of these fresh because I really shouldn't be storing things away for 20 years or so. And there's some little bit of lacing here. It still falls back here, but it's just a very, actually a kind of a mild roasty malt nose. Nothing astringent or anything like that. And I'm not picking up much alcohol at all here. Oh yes, and the 2023 version is 15.5% alcohol by volume. Lots of that alcohol in the taste, and it really hits some nice dark malts, and I think there's some there's more of an English style hop to it, a little bit of earthiness, and not much in the way of bitterness, but this really kind of just went straight to the back of my throat. It's almost like almost the same effect as cough syrup, though not as nasty though. It's very, very nice. Just kind of hits you all the way down the throat, and just a nice big sock. It's not a bourbon barrel aged version. It's just a very strong imperial stout, no wood attached to it. So it's different from the many other barrel aged stouts I've had a hold of over the past several months. But yeah, nice and sharp, and a little bit of prune to it, and pipe tobacco pouch, but this really is a nice pick-me-up on a very cold day. It's the Dogfish Head Worldwide Stout from 2023 from Dogfish Head Brewing of Delaware. And this is Mark, your one-take beer reviewer, the guy at beeronaut.com, saying salute.
Now don't be